Amsterdam, in the land of the clog and the windmill. A land of bicycles, boats, and the BBC World Challenge. And Auke Itzenga is the lone representative from the Philippines. Seen here talking to his friend Pierre Karsten. Auke is in the final 3 out of 800 worldwide projects. The number was then reduced to 60, then again to 12, and finally to the top 3. But you can't come to Amsterdam without having a quick look at this beautiful city. The American coot and great crested grebe are 2 birds that can be regularly seen on the canals. It's not for nothing that Amsterdam is known as the Venice of the North. At one stage, it was actually rumoured that the beauty of the houses had persuaded the powers that be to make the entire city of Amsterdam a World Heritage Site. Designed in the 17th century, a series of concentric semicircular canals were dug around the old city centre. Along the canals, houses and warehouses were built. Since the houses were sideways on to the canals, the ornamental gable tops were introduced to make the houses more attractive. 1,500 of the buildings around the canals are listed as historic buildings. No, it's not the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but it could be known as the Leaning House of Amsterdam, and that's because it was built on wooden piles to cope with the marshy subsoil. But tomorrow is the big day when we shall all know the result of the 2010 BBC World Challenge, and it can be said that all of the 800 original entries are definitely trying to save the planet. But what on earth? What happened to yesterday's sun? No wonder the blackbird doesn't feel like singing his beautiful song, and the Scottish heather is shivering. And now apparently there's the worst traffic jam that Amsterdam has ever seen. I hope Auke's parents will be able to get through, but it's beautiful, isn't it? Because it's so cold, it adds to the excitement as one heads towards the Felix Meritis building for the awarding ceremony. The Alternative Indigenous Development Foundation, Inc. is changing the world, and it's using a centuries-old technology to do it. The ram pump is a simple, economical, sustainable hydraulic device that uses the power of the river itself, not electricity, to push water uphill to those who need it. So far, more than 170 upland villages have been equipped with the ram pump, and in each village a technician has been trained to maintain them. And because the pumps are manufactured in the Philippines, they provide employment opportunities as well as abundant water.
What's going on now is people that realise that sustainability is a business opportunity, and the sort of companies that are applying for the Shell Award are actually people who are starting to think about not only do they help their environment and help local employment, but how they can actually break out from their own country and actually progress their business so it's commercially sustainable as well as environmentally sustainable. And it's phenomenal about how that whole movement is catching on.
2 more friends of Auke supporting him from the Netherlands. It isn't only the Philippines that's benefiting from the ram pump. Auke has installed 3 in Afghanistan.
There was a project in the north of Afghanistan, in the province of Kunduz. And when I heard about it, that my brother was going there, I wasn't very happy because it was and is still very dangerous at that place, because there's a lot of Taliban is very strong at that place. And I said, I'm also an adventurous type and not scared of things very quickly. So I told him, shouldn't do this now at this time because you have 4 children and I don't want to I don't want anything to happen to you. So maybe another time. But he went, and it was dangerous, but he completed. And I think the people in Afghanistan are very happy with what he did there. So yeah, that was great.
You know, his whole heart is in it.
Erika Hoxbergen belongs to a small group in the centre of Holland that has sponsored AIDFI for the last 12 years. But this is the moment we've all been waiting for, to discover what's in those 3 final envelopes. Beautiful Reina Padawa opens the envelope for 3rd place.
Long way home, Guatemala, massive.
Well, the Philippines wasn't 3rd. The camera's beginning to shake.
Sierra Productiva.
Aha! The colleagues won! Philippines is 1st! Bravo!
This is a very special moment for AIDFI, the Philippines and myself. The BBC World Challenge is the crown of long and hard work. Without much support, but with high level of commitment, we were able to perfect a forgotten technology and spread it over the Philippines and parts of the world. With winning the challenge, I'm confident it will further spread. It is now time that funds come in to help us transfer the technology to other countries. During the campaign, I visited schools with thousands of students, and it worries me to know that there are no jobs for 90% of them. The way to go is local manufacturing, and that's what AID tries to promote and to create. Unless we do that, the social volcano will burst. Thank you.
Okay. She did it again, eh?
So congratulations to everyone who voted for this wonderful project. Without those votes, the only way would be down for AIDFI. So the Philippine star was shining brightly on this night in Amsterdam.